Welcome or welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about the show Bar Rescue. Now, the star of our show, John Taffer, basically goes around the United States saving crappy dive bars from having to close their doors forever. He is the hero we never knew that we needed. At least that's how he views it, I'm pretty sure. It's his job as a bar scientist. Yes, a bar scientist, not a bartender, not a bar owner, not a bar fixer. He is a bar scientist. So the episode that I'm going to show you today is actually from season 3 and it's episode 11. Not only do we get to watch the episode, but we also, get ready for it, get to meet John Taffers' wife. We get to see the woman who decided this was her forever.
It's outrageous! I'm gonna put him to work!
Oh, God.
Because of me! Irresponsible ass. Is this not clean? Why is this filthy? Why is this disgusting? What about that? And I'm gonna have a $5 boob shot. You're an idiot!
And it's so goddamn moist.
The sandwich sucks!
The name of this episode is Don't Mess with Taffer's Wife. So John is on his way to the Sand Dollar Bar in Las Vegas. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we've got today.
In 1976, the Sand Dollar opened as a gaming and blues bar 2 blocks off the strip. Single mom Lisa Garina borrowed money from her friend, Dr. Paul Wilkes, to try to resuscitate the dead bar.
The game series never pays back, ever, ever.
As the Sand Dollar goes underwater,
I'm gonna go ahead and say that one of the reasons why they don't get customers is because you don't know what you're walking into. It could be a strip club, it could be a store, it could be a bar, it could be a fucking dungeon for all I know.
Lisa, a 10% owner who only makes money if the business profits, tries to bail it out by getting behind the bar.
I'm the only one that 100% cares whether this place fails or succeeds.
To make matters worse, co-owner Paul alienates female customers.
When Paul is in our bar, he's got no filter.
What's the most orgasms you've had in one session? If you're not in the same area code, it doesn't count as cheating.
So as we can see at first glance, this guy, really nice guy, sweetheart, clearly.
Try and drop a roofie in my drink, because I don't fall for that twice. Don't come up to me with half your titties hanging out and not expect me to look and comment on them.
They said this dude's a doctor too. I really hope he's not a gynecologist. He probably is. And that's why he now works here all the time.
Now, the bar is 5 months away from playing its last riff.
We're into it for $300,000 at this point.
Damn, $300,000? That's a ton of money. That's like, you're gonna be on a true crime show soon? Amount of money.
Lisa has agreed to pull back the doors, bust open the books, and make a call for help to Bar Rescue. Running a bar is not just a business, it's a science. No one knows more about bar science than John Taffer.
And that is a fact.
Las Vegas, Nevada. Known as the live entertainment capital of the world, it is home to 15 of the world's 25 largest hotels and casinos. The businesses on the Las Vegas Strip rake in more than $14 billion per year, and the 103,000 local hospitality workers take home a fair share of the pot, making an estimated $90,000 a year.
That's a ton of facts thrown at me at once. What?
With unlimited gambling options at their fingertips, slot machine play is the most popular and feeds nearly $7 billion a year back into the Vegas economy.
Now that we know everything there is to know about Vegas, let's get on with meeting the staff at the bar.
It's the legendary Sand Dollar, a blues bar 2 blocks off the strip that fails to cash in on both local hospitality workers and gamblers.
So, guys, there it is, the world-famous Sand Dollar. Doesn't look world-famous, does it?
I can't even tell if it's even a bar. I can't even tell by the sign.
For the bar, John has brought in Jen J. Jen has years of experience catering to hospitality employees.
I'm not convinced that Jen is not actually Pumpkin from Flavor of Love.
Back in the days.
Look at the sign. It says Sand Dollar. Shouldn't it say, you know, bar, gaming, video poker? Doesn't even say live music.
John has brought in Anthony Curtis, president of LasVegasAdvisor.com. Anthony has been a professional gambler for more than 15 years and has even been banned from casinos.
Looks like he's looking for security because this is actually one of the casinos he's been banned from. And he's sweating.
Tourists are not coming from the Strip to come here. We know that. This is a local place, guys. Think of all the hospitality employees that drive by this place every day. So I asked my wife, Nicole, to come in and do the recon. She is a local. You know, we live here. And I had a friend of hers, Erica, joining her, who's also a local.
There she is. It's John's wife. She's actually prettier than I was expecting. Good for you, Taffer.
So they'll give us a good local perspective. As a matter of fact, there they are.
Nicole and Erica enter Sand Dollar. In addition to the cameras following the Sand Dollar staff, Surveillance cameras have been placed around the bar to capture Nicole and Erica's customer experience.
If it wasn't for Nicole, I would have never, ever, ever in a million years set foot in this disgusting bar. Then the band was playing. Nobody was even listening to them. They need to update their entertainment.
One person clapping, that's it.
How empty this place is. Problem is, only 3% of the population really calls blues their favorite music type.
The rest of these people are probably just extras that they hired to fill it up a little bit more, even though it's still only like 10 people.
There's Paul. He's the bulk investor of the bar.
What now?
There's Paulie. He's a bartender.
Okay, this is awkward. Everyone is staring at us.
Why are they looking at us? They're expecting John Taffer at any minute, and we're here with 2 cameras, but I didn't think that would be a big deal.
That's Lisa. She's one of the owners. She has no money in the place.
Drink?
Maybe I'll have a screwdriver.
I'll just do a lemon drop.
So that's Ty. That's the bartender.
You wanted a what again?
Oh, a screwdriver. They don't even know what we just ordered.
Wow.
I don't see any orange juice in there. What did you put in this?
Vodka and cranberry.
That's definitely one of the crew members that they stuck behind the bar to make this place look way worse than it is, because there is no bartender that doesn't know what a screwdriver is. Come on, that's like one of the most basic drinks. I don't buy it. I'm not buying it. I want my fucking money back on this part.
She just got a vodka cran.
He doesn't even know how to make a screwdriver.
What a fucking fool. I'm a bar scientist. This guy knows nothing.
Ounce and a half of vodka and orange juice. If you don't know what a screwdriver is, you shouldn't be behind the bar.
You damn right.
Maybe 12.
I'm so sorry. Can I get some orange juice in this? That is just, yeah, because that's what it's supposed to have in it.
Train monkeys.
Do you work here?
Sort of. As little as possible.
So maybe he does still have a practice. I really hope it's not gynecology.
Maybe you should be here more often, because I gotta tell you, my drink is awful.
Yeah, they didn't even make mine right. I would love to.
What do you guys have to eat?
We don't have food here.
You don't have any food?
We have no food.
Try the sex on the beach.
Just mad, but I'm good.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Are you serious?
Get those bags of sand out. We need a beach.
Oh my god, I so knew that was coming.
Do you always talk to women like that?
I have no filter.
Unless you get up and physically walk out of that bar, he's gonna sexually harass you.
Like, my wife would want to sleep with that idiot.
I mean, I hope not.
You have any kids?
No.
You want one?
So what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Oh, wow.
Are you kidding me?
No. Trying to pull the train.
What did he just say?
What?
What?
You see any other women in there?
No.
You know why? I bet this doctor's chased them all away.
All right, let's paper, rock, scissors, okay? Or put in one finger or 2. Odd even, call
Oh,
it.
that's disgusting. I'm married.
You're married?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, every now and then, you gotta go on vacation.
He just won't give up, this guy. He's relentless.
Probably my most impressive trick is,
Being a douchebag.
just from looking at the bend of your arm, I can tell you what your vagina looks like.
Oh, so everybody's vagina looks just like that, because I'm pretty sure everybody's arm folds in the exact same manner. He is really reaching here.
If you bend your arm, you go like that.
This is a joke.
That's like grade A vagine. A vagine. If someone bends their arm and it's all like jacked up, and then you're like, you know, they have the elephant ears, which is foul.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I know, it's a deal breaker in my world.
Vagine hang like sleeve of wizard.
Who the fuck bends their arm and has their skin all jacked up and all over the place like he's describing? Your elbow does not look like your pussy. Get out of here, dude. But you know what? This probably does look like your dick.
Vile, he's offensive. He thinks he's charming, and he's not.
Let me see.
No.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, whoa, I thought he was going up skirt there for a second. That would have sent John Taffer into a rage.
Wow!
Starting to piss me off now.
Oh, we're going there anyways.
We have a winner.
Oh, I'm gonna lose it.
Phoenix downstairs is kicking.
I can't watch this anymore, guys. I've seen enough.
Oh shit, he just lit that grenade. Here goes John Taffer.
That's disgusting.
I'm disgusting?
And she said that's disgusting, but yeah, you are too.
Yes!
Hey, Doc! I'm watching you hit on my wife and disrespect her. Is that the way our relationship is gonna start?
Whoa, God.
You're hitting on my wife.
Listen, I'm not hitting on your wife. If I were hitting on your wife, we'd already be out of here.
This guy thinks way too highly of himself, first of all. Second of all, I think John's about to fucking explode.
Really?
Yeah.
I got your freaking game, and I know exactly what you're up to. You will never touch my wife. Nicole, we're leaving. And honestly, I don't know if I want to rescue your damn bar.
I don't even think that this is the angriest I've seen John Taffer. And this is about his wife.
Nicole, let's go.
Come on, Nicole, let's go.
Paul needs to apologize to me, or I'm gonna leave. You know, Paul, last night wasn't a good way to start. You want to say something to me? Say it.
My heartfelt apology. I also want to let Nicole know if I said or did anything to offend you or hurt your feelings, I take that back, because that's the last thing I want to do.
That's great.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
With just a few sentences out of this guy's mouth, John did a complete 180.
We're in it for $300,000, but it's far more important to me than a business.
That's far more important than your wife's titties at the moment.
This is about giving someone who holds a special place in my heart a chance to soar. I don't think I've ever told Lisa what an important part she played in my life when I was going through a divorce. She made me believe that mine was a soul worth saving. I will do whatever it takes to make sure that Lisa's dream comes true and that this place is successful.
But what the hell? They just had us hating this guy, and now I'm getting all teary-eyed. This is ridiculous. This is not what I came for. Let's get back to this guy just being a total perv, okay? All right.
He rescued you.
She did rescue me.
Just like I'm going to rescue your disgusting bar.
I'm very grateful for Paul to swallow his pride and apologize and make this happen for us.
My name is John Taffer. My job is to share with you every experience, every lesson, every trick, everything that I can possibly think of to make this business better. Last night, I sent 2 spies in here. Ty, they asked you for 2 drinks. You blew both of them, right?
Choice of words, John. Choice of words. He didn't blow them both, as far as I'm aware. He just fucked up their drinks.
I can't say it's your fault, because you didn't know better, but it's your fault, because you put him there.
I can't babysit everybody all
Yes,
the time.
you do. Welcome to management. You're a babysitter.
I am the only person that literally does everything in here.
Does she understand what literally means? Because if she was literally doing everything in there, nobody else would be in that room but her, because nobody else would work there.
Some of my employees don't care.
Who?
To just show up.
Who?
I really don't think Paulie cares. Don't think he gives a I've had multiple
I'd be happy to do whatever you
meetings
ask
with
me
you
to
guys
do.
about promoting.
Yeah,
I've heard
I
you
try to
say that
promote.
it's not your job to promote, it's my job to promote your shifts.
Heard you straight out say that Lisa was a terrible manager.
To who? To who? Who was I saying that to?
To me.
Ooh, this guy is getting called out bad on camera. I would just walk out and I would never come back. There's plenty of other bars in Vegas, Polly. But from what I'm hearing, you do kind of suck, so maybe that's why you're taking it and staying.
You specifically told me that it was on management to do the promoting of the bar and that you shouldn't be wasting your time doing it.
I didn't say I was wasting my time doing it.
You're a liar.
Oh, no, you didn't.
You're a liar.
I'm not a liar.
Well, I'm going to take the posture that you are. Do you think he's a liar?
Yep. How many people in this room think Paulie is a shitbag liar?
When you feel this way about an employee, the fact that they don't know it is amazing. What does that say about you as a manager?
Not doing my job.
You should keep the bartending and management separate so you can spend more time managing.
I don't think the only reason that you're back there is the money. I think part of the reason you're back there is because you don't think anybody else can handle it and do it the right way.
That's bull, and that pisses me off. I'm the only person in that bar that cares. I feel like I need a staff who's on board, who supports me.
What do you need a staff for, though, Lisa? You're literally already doing it all yourself.
I can't do everything myself, and it's clearly weighing on me, but I need a full commitment. So, like, when I say we need gamers in here, I'm not just talking out of my ass. I mean, go out to other bars and see other bartenders and get them to come in here. You guys don't understand, gaming is where we're gonna make our money, not $2 beers. Just throwing it out there. Of course, the one running the business is gonna be the one to blame.
Well, yeah, because you're the boss. It's your company. You get to tell everyone what to do and what not to do, so yeah, it's definitely your fault. You can fire these people and hire new people too. Did you know that?
I have two great experts that I want to bring in. So here is Jen J. and Anthony Curtis.
Nobody was playing any machines. Who makes money off of the machines? Management makes money. What happens when somebody hits a royal? Bartenders make money. Somebody hits $1,000 with $100. We want this thing to work. How do we do that? You get on their side. You root for them a little bit. When you can, just say, how's it going, bro? It's all right. They like that.
How's it going, bro? They like that.
This really impacts the guest experience, guys. That's why I would never allow fluorescent lights over pool tables. Fluorescent lighting is really the kiss of death in a bar. Fluorescent lighting blinks quicker than the eye can see. That blinking fatigues the optic nerve, makes you tired after a period of time. It affects the length of stay in a bar by 30 to 40%.
Oh, there's a tidbit of John's bar science.
So let's start with a little walkthrough. What do you see, Jen? Just talk to me here.
The big thing that's just screaming to me, plastic cups, reminds me of a frat party, something like that. I see just disgusting bar rot, layers of dirt.
What's that? I think it's still alive. It's still alive. Give me the other cup. You can't be serious. Show that to them.
So this should not be behind a bar, guys.
It also shouldn't be in front of the bar in the guest area either, just to clarify.
This is just disgusting.
They gotta throw it up on the counter like that. They think they were gonna misunderstand what kind of roach it was if they said there was a roach on the floor. They thought it was gonna maybe be a little... They know what a roach is what I'm saying.
It's alive, guys.
Should not be happening.
That little guy looks hammered. He's been getting a lot of free booze around here.
Obviously, if a customer sees this guy, it's a nightmare. Do you see them often?
Bigger ones like that, yeah.
Hey, you're on our turf, man.
You proud of that?
No.
But you walk by it every day, Lise, and you didn't do anything about it.
That's half a dozen diseases sitting at the bottom of a plastic cup.
All right, you don't need to pull your doctor shit out on us. We get it. But it's called a cockroach.
I want to go to work. Let's train guys for a few hours, and then I'm going to open later for our stress test tonight. And we want to make sure that we clean up. I'm going to pack this place.
So before I can train you on cocktails, I want to see where your skill level is. So, Bobby, what's in a lemon drop?
Can't remember.
Come on, guys. You can at least take guesses on these. I mean, a lemon drop, you can't make an educated guess as to what's in that. I'll tell you, first of all, a secret. There's definitely something lemon flavored in there. Maybe you can guess the other ingredients.
Ty, what do you think is in a fuzzy navel?
Fuzz and my navel, obviously.
Polly kamikaze. It's in a kamikaze. These people need some help. I mean, guys, those are just like very, very basic bar drinks in Vegas. People are ordering these drinks on a very regular basis.
If you don't know the most basic drinks, what kind of drinks have you been making this whole time is my question. That's very confusing. Were they just winging it before and hoping that nobody complained? Someone orders a kamikaze and they're like, I'm gonna go ahead and guess tequila and cranberry juice and a little bit of roach shit. Yeah, that looks good.
Classic lemon drop's gonna be 1.5 ounces of vodka, equal parts lemon, equal parts simple syrup. That's what it should look like. So you guys can start the lemon drop.
Since orange is correct.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay, all right. They need to let Polly go.
They don't even know where their liquors are located. Is this done?
Yes.
Be sure. Should have a sugar rim. Always garnish a lemon drop. There shouldn't be any ice in there as well. Everything should be within arm's reach. I can be engaging with customers, having a conversation, not looking around, being like, oh, is this vodka? Time is money. Being efficient makes you look professional. Know your portions, know where things are, and it'll show.
Okay, guys. People go out for the night saying we're gonna play some video poker.
Do they? Is that something people commonly go out for the night to do? Specifically just video poker? Not we're gonna go to the casino or we're gonna go to the bar, maybe play some games. Honey, we're going out for video poker tonight. Maybe.
The important thing when it comes to a gambling bar, get them to play, get them to stay, get them to come back.
You can't be behind the bar all the time. You've got to be managing this and sensing this and determining how the positioning of your bar is going. Because this seat is too valuable, man. So we have to displace to replace. But you don't want to displace until you know you got them replaced.
Right. So if there's not a John Taffer bobblehead at this point, there is an opportunity being missed.
Tonight, that's a big deal. Okay. I mean, keep that like right in the forefront of what you're doing.
Guys, we're opening in 10 minutes. We got about 100 people out there, so let's get it together.
Now it's time for the classic stress test, which essentially means opening the bar for one night, letting in a crowd full of people, and seeing how they do. So they're giving them a taste of what it would be like if they were successful.
Make sure we're organized, bottles are in the right place. Let's go.
Let's face it, this isn't the most experienced bartending staff in the country.
You don't say.
Well, I've given them 3 simple drinks. I want to see how quickly they can do it, how accurately they can do it.
Who's ready? Get on inside and let's make it happen.
Tonight I brought in a cowbell. And every time they mess up the portions, every time they're taking too long with each customer, I'm gonna hit the cowbell.
A cowbell? Why don't we just bring in a recorder next time? Like, these poor bartenders need any further humiliation. I know they don't know how to do their job properly, but they're also on television. Could you take it easy on them? I don't think the cowbell's doing anyone any favors.
So I'll be right with you guys, okay?
Thank you, buddy. We're getting passed over. We're not getting drinks served to us.
Let me go check on your guys' drinks, okay?
Sorry about the wait, babe.
We've been waiting for 26 minutes. It's unbelievable.
My arm is being tired from ringing this bell.
Poor you. You're the one that wanted to bring the cowbell in to begin with, but all right.
All right.
What's up, guys, right now? You and me both.
The biggest thing with Paulie is that he just keeps looking at the bottle every time he picks it up. And he was taking too long with each customer.
We had a long time to get drinks.
Listen to me, you're not fast enough. Jen, I want to pull him. Put Tristan back here. Help on the floor.
To get demoted like that by John, it was pretty embarrassing.
For a guy behind the bar 2 years, you don't look it.
He didn't know where the orange juice was, and John said he's been working as a bartender for 2 years now. That's a problem.
I had to demote Paulie, and we'll see how he takes it. If he walks out, good riddance. If he stays in and improves, I have something to work with.
Paulie's gonna stay. He's not going anywhere.
You folks doing okay here?
Yeah, thank you, man.
What did you order again? Actually, Mark is taking our order right there. He's actually standing right in front of the bartender, and it's still not coming up. What was it? What did you order?
I think in order to get a driver's license in Las Vegas,
Lemon chops and
you have to have fake titties.
So you're saying that no men in Las Vegas have driver's licenses? And if they want one, they have to go get breast implants? It's an interesting view.
They are delicious.
Do you think there's ever women that go home with this man?
Lemon chops and 2 fuzzy maples.
Tonight,
Excuse me.
it's like the holy grail of
Boobies!
Hello.
He looks like he's about to go commit some totally heinous act right now.
Hi. Thank you all so much for coming out and supporting us.
Oh, they threw us for a curveball there. He was actually being a decent guy. And here I was thinking he might murder somebody. Then again, a lot of murders are very charismatic. I still don't think it's out of the question.
We ask that you be patient while we work out some of the kinks.
I think it was only because he realized at the last moment that there was 2 guys with those 2 girls he was about to go hit on. It's like, oh, shit, can't comment on the titties.
Paul is starting to accept responsibility.
My bartenders, they're struggling tonight. So I might as well just do it by myself.
Guy in a baseball hat's been walking crooked. He's trying to sit down.
Hey, do you want the seat?
Thank you. The prime directive is to get good players in seats. They've got to engage the customer. The games can't make money if money's not going into them. It took a little too long, but you got to get your gamers sitting down.
Was he not sitting down because there was no seats to sit at? Or was he waiting for somebody to invite him to sit down? Because if he was waiting for a seat, you can't kick another customer out. And if he was just waiting on someone, then why can't he seat his own ass? I don't see the problem here. Moving on.
You've got to win sometime. If you never win, you're not going to come back.
Probably my biggest disappointment of the test is seeing players walk out the door because they aren't winning.
The crowd slowly cashes out.
Blues band just really doesn't really fit the crowd that they're trying to achieve here.
I wanted to leave after the first drink.
Well, we got our butts kicked tonight, huh?
So at this point in the show, John becomes a therapist, and he usually makes the owners of the bars break down to tears and reveal their deepest, darkest secrets. So, let's check that out.
How many nights a week now are you running blues?
6.
6. You know only 3% of America list blues as a favorite type of music now?
3%. This is hurting.
Fact of the matter is, we need to wake up tomorrow morning and do something different.
As they've said so many times, the blues is dead. Let's come up with a different genre of music to base your bar around. Come on.
Why does this make you so emotional? What are you feeling?
I just don't want to think that this place could survive without blues music. And I've tried really, really hard. I've put everything I have in here. You know, I've sacrificed time with my son, everything, to make this work.
Yeah. Guys, my job is to protect your money. So I'm trying not to make an emotional decision. I'm trying to make practical decisions, right?
So this is the part where John tells them all the plan. They're gonna shut down the restaurant, they're gonna renovate it, it's gonna be grand.
Today, the changes begin. Normally with a brand that goes back to 1976, I would see it as an asset.
But if it was a brand that went back to 1977, do you think it would still be an asset? Or is that just a little bit too young?
In this case, the Sandauer name has more liability than it does asset value. Hey, guys, say goodbye.
No.
What does the name mean? I know that every year that passes in a brand's life, when it loses relevancy, it has less and less customers.
They're trying to make it look like they are crying right now. However, if you look a little more carefully, what I think happened, crew just took some dirt and blew it in their eyes so that they could get the shots of them crying. And now they're trying to pick the dirt out. I really wouldn't doubt it. I would not put it past a major network television show to do something like that.
You try to rely on a blues history for a 25 to 39-year-old audience, you are taking your reach and you are narrowing it hugely. And this name contracted us.
Do you think that these blues bands sign up thinking that they're going to have this awesome gig because it's at the $100, which was a famous place for blues bands to play, and there's like 10 people the entire night and only one of them claps?
It's scary. We've worked so hard to get that name back. We've been fighting for the brand, so it's very emotional.
Okay, but here's the thing. You don't have a brand anymore. You just have a crappy dive bar that's not bringing in any money at this point.
You guys ready to go to work?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm just putting all my trust in him to get us in the right direction so that we can make this bar the place to be.
Going back to the stress test, one of the problems we had was that some of the big players didn't like the schedules that were being dealt here.
The improved payout schedules actually entice gamblers to stay longer, drink more, and come back again.
So what I did is I called their route operator. We're going to raise this payout a little bit. You've got to embrace winners.
Rejoice them. Put pictures on the walls. When they come in, say, he won $5,000 last week.
He won $5,000. He's a great target for robbery later when he's drunk.
Those wins. That's what's going to fill these seats.
I feel very nervous of loosening the machines.
I wanted to put together a unique cocktail program for this bar, something the locals would find special. So we're using beer mugs as our vessels, and we've created special cocktails that foam on top. From a distance, they look like beer. Once you taste them, you know they're not. This uniqueness will give us character. That character will stand alone in the market and get locals interested in us. Nobody else has this. You guys own this.
That's awesome.
Love it. All right, guys, so the first drink is the 702.
That's the area code for Vegas, baby.
Vegas,
yeah.
Thank you. Your coworkers who live there as well weren't sure what that number meant, but glad you clarified.
Similar to blonde or an ale.
I think it's delicious. It's got a really fresh taste to it.
Guys, we got great cocktails. We got a great concept. But while I'm fixing your bar, I want to fix you guys, okay? We have some off-site training, so we'll see you for training tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you.
So when you put it down, give it a little hit. Please clear your pocket.
Oh, this place is awesome. It's just like you're training behind a real bar, which is really nice.
Oh, so the one you were bartending at before was just a pretend bar? Oh, Polly.
The coffee liqueur?
Correct.
Paulie really surprised me tonight. He's improved a lot since the stress test, and I think a few more hours of practice and we should be solid.
As the story goes, Paulie's IQ jumped 50 points that week.
I wanted to create the best local bar. So, the moment of truth. You guys ready to see your bar?
Yep.
Okay, on a count of 3, turn around. 1, 2,
Oh, God.
3. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I can't think of a better way to say local than Bar 702.
We weren't able to pay the fees or file the necessary paperwork for the name change. You guys are gonna have to do that on your own now.
It's the area code for everybody in Las Vegas.
Oh, my God.
Remember, guys, this bar is all about those hospitality professionals. Now you know it's a bar, you know we have video poker, and you know we have bands and entertainment. But
It's amazing.
We also had her lose the glasses and do the hair up a lot nicer because we wanted to show that it was also a physical transformation for Lisa. We didn't like the way she looked before.
go ahead and take a look.
Oh my God! Look at the stage, you guys. Are you kidding me right now?
Oh my God.
Look at the lights. Check it out.
Mug shots. It's for people to use social media to get our word out.
That is amazing.
He's a pro at that.
Behind me is the tribute wall. The Sand Dollar name is there. You noticed it?
Yes.
I made it part of Vegas history. Without food, our gaming hurts.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we cut a simple window through to the Vietnamese restaurant next door, and they put together 3 special food items that fit our bar and stimulate gaming.
This is what we talked about.
Seriously,
Having a
yeah.
pass-through window. It's incredible.
That's pretty sick. I like the idea of the pass-through window. However, I feel like the guy from the Korean restaurant might have gotten up early for this, come in on his day off, worked without pay because he was so excited about being on TV, and then they totally screwed him and only gave him 1 second of airtime, if that.
Here we are at the heart of we changed the pay schedules. We want that 50,000 a machine, Lisa. That's your son's future. Next, a great bar uses real glasses, but
Terrible.
this is a new high-tech plastic done by Thunder Group.
All right, so here we go. He's going to show us around the bar, and he's going to give us advertisements for a bunch of different companies.
Now we have real glassware, so what do we need? A glass washer. AAA Restaurant and Bar Supply got me a high-speed, really efficient glass washer. And tonight for live entertainment,
We've got strippers. That's right. That's the bar I'm going to next. No, we've just got another crappy band for you.
local band that's gonna fit our 25 to 49-year-old crowd.
Woo!
Let's get this place ready. We open soon.
Check 1, 2, 3.
Bobby, Christy, you're behind the bar. Paul, you're on the floor. Tie your bar back. Really support them. Lisa, your main focus is running the floor, making sure we have gamers in front of the seats, etc. Paul?
Paul, don't scare away the female customers. That's all you need to do. Don't be a perv. Don't scare away the females. Got it? Good.
It's time. Invite everybody in. We're open.
Okay. We want to welcome you to Bar 702.
I want you guys to come in and have a good time.
Paulie's actually really surprising me. He was on the verge of getting fired, and then in a couple days, he completely turned it around.
Hello, folks. How we doing?
And Paulie finally learned how to do his job that he's had for 2 years. Good for him.
I was here before the other night. The machines weren't very good. I had 1 drink and I left. I heard they did better. I got an email. I want to check it out and see what it looks like.
Unfortunately, I had to jump behind the bar and make some drinks when I was trying to just really run the floor. It was just becoming overwhelming for me, so I do a little swap. Polly, I need you to switch with Bobby. I need you to take orders over here. Bobby's gonna take your job.
Okay, Paulie was doing a good job, and you just threw off his whole game. Now he doesn't know what to do.
Come a long way, Paul. I'm really proud of you, man. I gotta look serious. It's a money.
Dude, that guy moved the tables out of the way just to do the worm. I think he might have gotten overserved tonight.
You ready? I was that great. I think my work is done. You agree?
Oh, yes.
Did phenomenal, John. Thank you so very much.
He knows he did. He knows.
Congratulations.
Thank you for everything.
This was about building a bar that the hospitality professionals in Las Vegas will come to. My people in my hometown. A bar that Paul can be proud of, and a bar that facilitates Lisa's dreams.
They're gonna go back and show us how they're doing. It's only 6 weeks later, so of course, they're doing well. Gotta give them time to fail.
The phone has been ringing off the hook about bands wanting to perform here at Bar 702, and we're noticing a lot more local traffic.
The increased payback was pretty scary because we took a pretty big hit right out of the gate. But we trusted John, we trusted Anthony, and people are sitting longer, playing more, and we're actually starting to see a profit.
Come over to my beach.
Thank you, John. Vegas, baby.
So that was Bar Rescue. Fun, wasn't it? We got to see what John Taffers Wife looks like. We got harassed by Paul. And we got a little bit smarter with Paulie. All right, so that's about it. If you did like this episode, please don't forget to subscribe below and come back soon because I'm going to have a new episode uploaded every week. See ya.